course, another close one, but what lessons do you think the team was able to learn out of last week?
Yeah, you're right. It was rather another heartstopper for our supporters, but I think we were able to maintain the footy a lot more this week, and that's probably the basis of it. When games get late like that, you need to hold on to the footy because you can chew up 30 seconds just with one mark.
Did you actually practice that a little bit before half time? It looked like there was a lot of maintaining possession and kicking short going on.
Yeah, it's not just that. We can use it multiple times during a game. If we feel the Kangaroos are getting a bit of a flow on, or anyone that's getting a flow on, we're able to slow it down and just take the speed out of the game and just start again.
How much did you set yourself for this game? Obviously, Sando spoke during the week. He put it on you. You're going to have to ruck the whole game. And after Goldstein's performance against us earlier in the year, how were you feeling going into this game?
Yeah, I think I set myself about 10 minutes into the third quarter at the Telstra Dome earlier this year. So, he's a great player, Goldie, and I've got a lot of respect for him. And, I look forward to many more battles throughout our careers together.
Another guy came back into the team, Rory Sloan, was pretty handy. I think he had 28, just took a couple of crucial marks there, including that one just running back into the goal square. How good is it to have him back in the team? Yeah,
it is. It's great, and it's actually good to have Sloan and Danger playing in the same team. That we haven't had that for probably a month now. So, the way he plays shows you how important it is to the team, and not only that, but the way he leads out in the field and directs guys. He's so so mature in football terms for a bloke who's only 22 years old.
And the skipper kept Brent Harvey to 16 and no goals. It's a big effort from him given the form that Boomer's been in.
Yeah, I think the thing with VB is, outside of the club, I think a lot of his efforts go unrewarded. He does jobs on opposition teams every week, and he probably doesn't get the footy as many times as our midfielders, but he's playing a great role for our team, and I think he did another good one today.
It's a bit of conjecture over ninth spot and what's going to happen there. Do you worry about that at all at this stage?
No, you don't. I think after last week, I think it's just important that we just take it week by week, and we wanted to come out and give a great showing for, as I said before, our supporters and everyone involved with the club, because it was really disappointing last week, and the boys hit us hard.
North are one of the highest scoring teams in the comp. To keep him to 10 goals, how good a performance is that from the defensive side of the game?
Yeah, it is. I think that may contribute playing at the Dome every week. It's obviously a lot faster deck here, and this is the first time I've played him on Amy, so it's great to get him out here and back in our conditions, and it was. I think they're a great team, North, and I think they've been a lot better for what they've been through this year.
The Doggies next week, they had a good win against your old mob yesterday. That's another big challenge over at the Etihad Stadium.
Yeah, it was. I obviously tuned into it because one of my good mates won 50th, so had a look, and they're in pretty good nick, the Dogs. They beat West Coast and they pushed Sydney last week as well. So, there's no easy games in the AFL these days, and you just look forward to it every week.